Hello everyone, my name is Mr.Minh Đức and I'm currently a teacher at IELTS Fighter. So my dream is to spread my passion for learning languages to as many students as possible, but I think in order to do that, you guys will have to get to know me first. So to do that, I will cook for you guys a recipe that my dad showed me. It's a very basic recipe that you guys can also try at home, and it's called butter cake. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so as I just said, it's a very easy recipe to follow. So, of course, it's called butter cake, right? So we need first 200 grams of butter, and then I have about 200 grams of eggs. I have flour, baking flour, and sugar. It's very easy to get, okay? Okay, so the first step, you guys should take the butter. This is 200 grams of butter and sugar, and put it in the mixer and mix them well together. So I'll put the butter in.
Alright, so this is the first question for you. So can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Describe myself in 3 words. Okay, I think the first word that comes to my mind is self-motivated. I really don't like other people telling me what to do, but I'm pretty good at setting goals for myself and follow through with it. So this is the sugar. You guys should put the sugar in with the butter. Okay. Okay, and the other word I would like to describe myself, I think is open-minded. I used to be a very straight-edge person before I studied abroad. So like if I see anyone who go out and party or who drink alcohol, I would immediately think that that person is a bad person. But after going abroad, I've met many people who also like to party, but they also do very well in school and they are also very smart. So it kind of changed my whole perspective a little bit.
My next question for you is, when did you leave Vietnam before studying abroad?
And I left Vietnam when I was, I think, 15 years old, so quite young. And I left to study in the United States. And you asked, why did I go abroad, right? Yeah. It's kind of a funny story. So I have an older sister, and even though I would like to say that I'm quite a good student in class, my sister is just an exceptional student. My parents kept comparing me to my sister all the time, and it kind of just really stressed me out, and I didn't like that fact. So I kind of just went and studied abroad to escape the comparison or the pressure that my parents put on me when they compare me to my sister. Okay, so the next step, you guys should get 200 grams of eggs, which is what I'm doing right now. And then once the butter and the sugar mix well together, you can pour the eggs in as the next step, okay? Okay, so this is 200 grams of eggs. I will put it in with the butter and the sugar, and then just mix it together. Okay, turn it on. You want to start slowly so you don't make a mess, and then you can start increasing the speed. Okay, so that's the next step.
So what did you major back then, and why did you decide to come back to Vietnam after 8 years living in the US?
My major is Spanish and economics. I double major in 2 majors because I study, as I told you guys earlier, I really love learning languages. So I've been learning English ever since I was in 1st grade. And when I went to the United States for high school, you know how every kid in Vietnam has to study English as a second language, right? So in the United States, everyone kind of have to learn Spanish as the second language. So I took up Spanish in high school for 3 years. And when I was in college, I didn't know what I was good at or what I wanted to major in. So learning languages have always been something that I'm good at. So I decided to major in Spanish. But my parents weren't too happy about it because they were like, oh, what job you gonna get if you're a Spanish major, right? Asian parents. So I decided to pick up economics also to make them happy. But now I'm an English teacher, so that doesn't have anything to do with my major, right? Okay, so the next step, after the eggs, the butter and the sugar have mixed well together, you guys should put the flour and the baking powder in. So first I have 200 grams of flour here. I'm gonna put on this plate. Okay, before you put it in the mixer, you want to kind of mix the baking powder with the flour first with your hand. So this is 4 grams of baking powder, just a tiny bit to kind of make the cake expand once you put it in the oven. Okay, so I'm gonna put them together.
In the meantime, can you say something in Spanish?
Hola, me llamo Đức. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy recordando un video para demostrar a ustedes los métodos para baker esta cookie. Okay, I don't know how to say cookie in Spanish. I forgot. It's been a while. Okay, all right. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. All right, now we're just gonna put all of this in the mixer and let the mixer do its jobs. Okay, gonna be careful to not make a mess here. Okay. You don't want to waste anything. That's what my mom taught me, so.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are on the last step of butter cake making, okay? So very easy. You just have to put the mixture we have in here into the thingy, okay? I don't know what to call this in English, okay? So with our recipe, we can make about 8 of these, which is perfect. These are very good to eat with tea or a cup of coffee.
Just go it up to like the middle, the halfway point. Should be good enough.
Okay, so this is what it should look like before you guys put it in the oven. Okay, I have my oven mitts on just to be safe, right? Okay, so you want to put it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about, say, 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
Okay, 10 to 15 minutes. All right, there you go.
Okay, so why did you decide to become an English teacher here at IELTS Fighter?
I guess I just wanted to start working at the best organization or the most well-known organization in terms of IELTS teaching in Vietnam, right? And as I told you guys earlier, I have a very crazy passion for learning languages. And a lot of Vietnamese students, I think, are very stressed about learning languages. But I think learning languages should be fun. Because I was fluent in English, I was able to make so many wonderful relationships. During my time in the United States, I've been able to experience so many things because of it, and it changed and it made me the person that I am today. So I really want for other people to also have that same experience as I do, or just love learning English more. Oh, and I guess the cake just finished. So I'm gonna pull it out right here. So that's what it should look like. The end product should look like. Don't worry, even though it looks kind of ugly on top, we're just gonna flip it over and it will look better, okay? So now, let me see if this is still hot. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it still smells so good. So can I join you? Because I really want to try it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Miss Queen. I want you to try this too. Okay, but it's kind of hot, so you're gonna have to flip it over and then use a knife. I'm gonna use a knife to kind of get it out, but it's still kind of hot right now.
Yeah, so I've been standing like behind the camera all the time, and then the smell came up, and I just couldn't resist it, so I had to jump in here. So I hope that you guys don't mind.
Okay, no, yeah, I cannot finish all 8 cakes here, so
okay.
Glad to have someone else to help me with this. Okay, so I have the final product here, and I have Miss Queen, a very pretty face. I'm sure you guys have been very familiar with Miss Queen before, to try the product with me. And we have milk tea from the alley here, because this this cake goes amazing with coffee or tea. So this video is not sponsored,
Definitely not.
yeah, but the LA, if you're watching, we are open for sponsorship. Okay, all right. So let's dive into this. Okay, so let's try. I'm gonna take this one. Okay.
You want to share?
Okay. All right. Okay. I thought we just gonna go each. I'll give you this piece. All right.
You.
Okay. Let's try this.
Wow, it smells really good. It smells butter. Wow. And inside.
Okay.
Really
let's try it.
And moist. Great.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, it tastes amazing.
Very simple. Do you feel like it's like the egg cake that I told you about? It's like a more gourmet version of the egg cake that we all used to. Okay. So I hope you guys get to know me a little bit better. Sorry, I have food in my mouth. Through this video. I hope to see all of your pretty faces at IELTS Fighter one day, so I can tell you more about my passion for English, and I can help you guys get the best score or just whatever you want with English. Okay, all right, okay.
Okay, thank you so much for making us these amazing cakes. And if you guys want to see more of Mr.Minh Đức right here, just go to our YouTube channel and our Facebook fan page to see him more often. So thank you guys so much for today, and we're gonna see you next time.
All right, bye.
Yeah.